Let's bring in political analyst Dr. Ahmed Khuzaie, who joins us now. Give us your reaction to what's happened in the last hour, if you would.
Well, the least of it, I could say that I am shocked, especially with the undergoing negotiations that many thought it was going in the right direction.
You say that, and that was echoed by Mark Stone, our US correspondent, that it did seem to be going in the right direction. What more can you tell us of this? We understand from the Qataris that the Hamas delegation travelled from Turkey today to Qatar. They presumably would have been travelling on the understanding that there was a point to them coming here, that there could be some progress made.
Let's look at it. Let's take a step back and look at it holistically. Just last week, we had a massive statement by the Emiratis regarding the continuity of the Abraham Accords, regarding the statements made by the Israelis concerning the expansion in the West Bank. This will lead us to the same direction, unfortunately. The Gulf state works as one. It's a unity, and I think the Gulf states will look at this as a hostility towards their sovereignty. That's not good on one hand. On the other hand, listening to you now talking about the green light given by the Americans, if confirmed, I don't think this would be something against the American interest in the Gulf. So maybe we'll hear later on that it was coordinated. I'm not sure. If it is, this will be on the good side. If it's not, this could escalate the matter of the whole peace process in the whole of the Middle East, not just on Qatar, not just on the Gazans.
I mean, yeah, how does the US square it? How does President Trump square, on one hand, going to Saudi Arabia, going to Qatar, going to the UAE, sitting down with their leaders in their gold and marbled palaces, shaking their hands and saying, these are countries America can do business with. And then a few months later, apparently sanctioning this from Israel.
Still, nothing is understandable. It's been just 1 hour, yet it's been almost a few months now since President Trump became president again. He conducts his business in a way where many people don't understand, many people can't comprehend. Is it working? Is it not? As well, we have no clue yet, but the sovereignty of the Gulf states is a red line to all Gulf states, and I don't think this will lead to any good consequences over the foreseen future.
What of the timing? Why do you think Israel decided to do this now?
I really don't get it, because we just mentioned that the negotiations were going on the right direction, so it should de-escalate. Why the escalation at the moment? I'm not sure. Are we looking at further escalation with the war against Iran, especially given the statements by the Ayatollah lately? We don't know.
We don't know why this has happened. What about what happens next? I mean, obviously Qatar have condemned it. The UAE has condemned it as well, saying we stand with Qatar. Iran has condemned it also. What impact do you think this could have on terms of alliances in the Middle East?
Well, in terms of the alliances, this is endangering it. I don't see it in a positive way. When it comes to the negotiations, frankly, this would reflect bad unless there is something we don't know about that it could take it to the positive side, but I don't think so. I don't think it is. And just as I mentioned earlier, this could even escalate the war itself.
I mean, it is a gloomy analysis, it has to be said, that you think that this could escalate the war. But the point is, if Israel takes out the delegation of negotiators, who else is there for Israel to negotiate with on behalf of the Palestinians in Gaza?
No one, because today they basically stepped on Qatar's toes. Last week it was the Emirati nerves and the Saudis. I mean, who's left? These are the countries that stood in the middle ground trying to bring everybody to terms, especially when it comes to the negotiations and the war they fought against Iran lately.
Dr. Al
Now they're
Khuzaie,
stepping on
I'm
their
just going
toes.
to, sorry to cut across you, because there's some quite significant news which has just dropped from the Reuters news agency. Two Hamas sources have told Reuters that the ceasefire negotiation delegation in Doha survived the Israeli attack. So that is also incredibly significant, isn't it? If they have survived, in terms of the fact that Israel, there are still negotiators there, but two, if Israel launch this audacious attack but then don't succeed, that is not good for Israel, is it?
Not at all. And as we just mentioned, both of us, that this will take its toll on the negotiations itself. If they were dead, which they're not, basically, I don't see the same people going to sit in the same room with the same people who tried to assassinate them.
Well, indeed, yes, the future possibilities for peace look further and further away, don't they? Very good to talk to you, Dr. Ahmed Khuzaie.